Hillary Clinton has some advice for Joe Biden. If it is a close race on election night, do not concede under any circumstances. In a clip from an interview with her former campaign staffer Jennifer Palmieri on Showtime's docu-series, The Circus, the failed 2016 presidential candidate was asked what she thought President Trump and the Republican Party would do if Biden triumphed in November. Clinton speculated the GOP would try, messing up absentee balloting, and would launch lengthy legal battles with an army of lawyers to contest the result. The Trump campaign has already begun suing states like New Jersey over their mail-in ballot plans. We've got to have a massive legal operation, and I know the Biden campaign is working on that, Clinton says, predicting a bitter and messy election and urging fellow Democrats to not give an inch. We have to have our own teams of people to counter the force of intimidate that the Republicans and Trump are going to put outside polling places, she continued. Joe Biden should not concede under any circumstances because I think this is going to drag out and eventually I do believe he will win if we don't give an inch and if we are as focused and relentless as the other side is, she said. Trump has repeatedly suggested that the election result will be delayed for years, if an unprecedented number of mail-in ballots are cast amid the pandemic, and has claimed that the Democrats are trying to steal the election. The former Democratic Party nominee lamented her own loss to Trump in 2016, in which she was heavily favored to win before he eked out wins in several swing states. You can win 3 million more votes and not get elected because of the Electoral College. It all comes down to the Electoral College, she said. The controversial former First Lady and Secretary of State has regularly sniped from the sidelines since losing 4 years ago, and in a keynote speech at last week's Democratic convention, urged voters to show up for Biden in a way they did not for her. For 4 years, people have said to me, I didn't realize how dangerous he was. I wish I could go back and do it over. Or worse, I should have voted, Clinton said. Well, this can't be another woulda coulda shoulda election. Quote.